Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. XM Studios has new pre-orders. Two new pieces, a Batman and a Joker for the Samurai series. And also they have a new 1/6 scale Batman statue. So in this video, we are going to put hype aside and we are going to analyze these pieces. The good and the bad. What I like, what I don't like, and ultimately let you know if I think you need to add this to your collection or not. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at the XM Studios website and I will have the link in the description for those who are interested. I just gotta let you know that at the time that I'm recording this, these are not on pre-order yet. But by the time this video goes live, by the time you're watching this video, they will be available at the website, so keep an eye on that. We're gonna start first with the Batman 1972. This piece, I really like it. At first when I saw this, and you can see the retail price is $629. The prestige price, if you're a member of prestige member of XM, is $566.10. So you get I would say a 10% discount. It is worldwide, so you can buy it from anywhere. So if you can just order through a lot of other places as well. So the deposit is $100, and of course, as you can, like I was telling you, the pre-order is coming soon while I'm recording this. Let's read the description here. The Batman 1/6 iconic cover art is a new XM line where we release 1/6 Batman statues based on iconic comic book covers from the Batman's storied history. To celebrate 80 years of the world's greatest detective, we are rolling out this Batman 1972 sculpt, inspired by the cover art for Batman Volume 1, 241, published in 1972. Pre-order before Wednesday and you will receive a collectible display plaque of the featured character as your early bird pre-order gift. And the edition size, the max that they're trying to achieve is 499. I'm sure they will get there. And the artist is Fabiano Carlos Coelho, and of course XM Studios design and development team. So now looking at this piece, man, I'm telling you this is a gorgeous Batman. At first when I saw it for the first time, I wasn't impressed, but then I was paying more and more attention, and the more I see it, the more I like it. Now, again, this is like they were saying, this represents the art of Neil Adams, a fantastic cover from Neil Adams. So it's really good. They did a good representation of it. The artist did, the sculptor. I would say my only complaint would be the paint job. The choice of paint they used for the cape, the blue, is too dark. They could have gone with something lighter, because that's the actual color that was very popular in the 70s, and actually that's the color in the cover. So it is inspired on it, but I would say that's the only nitpick. But when I look at this piece, look at the face, look at the body, it is a perfect Neil Adams representation for sure. I love the detail. Prior to this, there was another statue. Here you see the dimensions. It's 29 inches in length, 31 I think is what the base is, and I suppose is the width, and the 31.5 centimeters is the height. So it is a perfect 1/6 scale. Now, before this piece, there was, or something closer to Neil Adams, was one by PCS Collectibles a few years back. There were two versions, a black version, and there was a 70s version, a Neil Adams version. There was pretty much on top of the bat symbol that light up and two gargoyles on the side. Though that piece was amazing. The only problem with that is that 1/7 scale, which a lot of people, it is what a lot of people prefer buying because of the small scale, and also because the only way to display that was to attach it to the wall. So it was very awkward for most people. It didn't fit in most collections. I think this is going to fit a lot better in any 1/6 scale collection. Because of course it's easier to display. Loved what they did with the rooftop, that gargoyle there. So it looks great. And as you can see, as normally XM does this, it gives a little more a modern touch to certain things. So you can see the texture in his pretty much in his cowl and also in his cape. So there's texture there. I love the symbol, classic symbol. You can see the color that they did in the base is very nice. I love the contrast. It is a nice piece. I would, again, the paint job is not bad. I wouldn't say it is bad. It's a good paint job. They did a good job with it. There's a lot of shading in it. However, this color applies more for like 90s Batman, this type of blue, than the 70s Batman, the 60s Batman. So yeah, that's the only thing that I would change. If I have the power to tell them what to do, I would say that they need to change the paint to be more light, more light with the blue, And that way it's going to look a lot better, or it's going to entice more people, particularly those that are love, and they're going to purchase this based on the cover alone or based on the art of Neil Adams, which there are a lot of collectors out there that they want something more closer to the source material. And I think that's what they're trying to accomplish with this collection anyway. But look at the base. Love the detail. That's an interesting looking bird for gargoyle. But yeah, it looks great. They love it. You know, definitely that face. That's Neil Adams through. Nice. Very nice. Love the pose. This is one of those things. I love this collection because, or in this case, all the 1/6 scale pieces that XM is producing, not all are winners. Like at Red Hood, I know a lot of people are not crazy about it. This is definitely a different line within the 1/6. They're gonna really do a lot of Batman statues, which it's good and bad, you know, because there are plenty of Batmans out there to collect from. But I love this one. This is closer to the cover for sure. But it is nice, and definitely you can, you know, match with other pieces if you're collecting. I would say also from Twitterhead or any other company. Unfortunately, this collectibles is out of the picture now. But you know, anything that is 1/6, so you're going for more classic look, definitely this is something worth checking out. And now we're gonna look at Batman Shugo, and there are two versions, and this was a bit confusing at first because, you know, they were announcing two different versions, and which I understand most companies do. You know, Sideshow does. You know, almost everyone does. You know, you have your regular version and your exclusive version. However, there's a big difference. The regular version comes with a lot less switch out parts, but it does have a smaller edition size. I think it's it's no more than 499 pieces. Which makes it more valuable in the end because there's lesser amounts, of course, if you come to think of it. But the way the XM is approaching it is that adding more, you know, they actually even increasing their edition size with something that they, at first when they came out, they promised never to go over the 1,000 pieces. But now it's like they already kind of raised the bar, you know, they have been successful, and hopefully this piece is successful. I don't know if they can really achieve that number that fast. You never know, because of course this is more like it's a niche collectible in the sense that it's not for everyone. Most people want something more realistic or closer to the source material, but it seems that the Samurai series has done pretty well, so they're confident that they can achieve that. So definitely they're doing it there. So the price for this is $16.99. If you go for the regular version, we're gonna go there in a second so I can show you. If you go for the regular version, it's $13.99. And again, the max they want to achieve is 499 pieces. So we know that. So now we come back to this one. So it's $16.99, of course, you know, which is understandable because you get a lot more for, you know, for your buck. And it is available worldwide, which I think they're confident that they can achieve that number. You have to pay a deposit of 400, you know, Singapore dollars on it. So now let's read some of the description here. A progression from samurai, he has now risen to take on the title of Shugo, translated as military governor or protector. Shugo is a title given to officials in feudal Japan who rule over territories throughout the country. Decked in an upgraded armor designed for protection, Batman Shugo stands on top of the bat signal, one leg forward, ready to take on the source of the distress signal. The design and decoration of the bat signal draws inspiration from Japanese ceremonial drum. Taiko. The taiko has various functions throughout Japan's history and was also used as a means of military communication in feudal Japan. The version B includes all the favorite Rage Mode switch out set and features a matched dual sword set known as Daisho. Daisho includes a katana, a sword more than 60 centimeters in length, and a wakizashi, a blade that is 30 to 59 centimeters in length. Daisho are worn by the samurai class as a symbol of their rank. And here are all the parts that comes with it. It comes with a 4-hit sculpts, a Kabuto inspired full mask, a regular cowl, one unmasked, and a Rage Mode cowl. You get 3 right arms, one drawing katana from its scabbard, and one wielding grappling gun, one holding a katana. You get 3 left arms, one holding on the scabbard, one holding the batarang, one holding the wakizashi. 3 chest plates, 1 regular black bat logo, 1 bat logo with a slightly more technical design, 1 rage mode with red light up features, light up bat signal, yellow and white light, and a rotating base which turns 360 degrees so that collectors can view the more intricate design details of the bat signal. Collectible display plaque of the featured character, crafted from cold cast porcelain. Each painstakingly handcrafted statue is individually hand painted with the highest possible quality finish. Artist is Fudse Wei, Suheryato Hamaya. I think they've been doing all the samurai pieces. The XM Studios design and development team. Well, now we're looking at the pictures, and as you can see, this Batman surpasses, I would say in my opinion, any other Batman I've seen in the fact of how intricate it is, and also how many switch out parts it has. I don't think I have seen any other piece, even besides Batman, with that many switch outs, unless you do customs. This one has a lot of different parts, so it changes so many different ways. You have, you know, technically the 3 head sculpts, switch out head sculpts, additionally from the regular. So you got 4. You have 3 arms, the one that you see there with the sword in his scabbard, holding the sword, the scabbard, and then you have the one that he's holding the sword, the small katana, and the batarang. Then you also have the 3 chest plates, the one that he is having at the moment, and then 2 extra ones, and you get 3 a total of arms. You know, the one that is there, and you get the one with the grapple gun and the one holding the katana. And it is a 360 rotating base. This is something so new. Of course, you know, most people, they have to get some rotating bases, have to be something that you purchase separate. But now that actually XM is thinking about including this into the statue, makes this totally different, very special in my opinion. It's a good idea, because this piece, from any angle, it looks great, and we're gonna look at that in the pictures. As you can see, I love the rustic design of this a bat signal. It looks really great. It has a very Japanese style for sure, as you can see. Some of the things that might affect the whole concept is some of the colors are used. Of course, this looks like copper, so it's a bit dark, so you don't see as much detail in some instances. It's just the design that they chose, but it looks great. I think with the overall presentation of Batman, it looks great. And this is also the one that's going to come with the regular version. And of course, you know, it doesn't have the numbers. I forgot to put the numbers on the picture. But this is, you know, within that scale, so it's pretty high. It's not small. It's a 1/4 scale. And on this angle, it looks great. He looks like a samurai warrior for sure. I really love the base. The detail on that base is amazing. I really see the color, and it really works well with the, I would say, the paint scheme that follows, or that is on Batman. So I think the paint scheme looks great there. But look at this. Really love that. Definitely love the rotating base, and the best part is that it's pretty much, you know, seamless with the whole skull, so you don't really see it, and that's a really nice idea. You know, you don't see the rotating base, so it really works well with the entire piece. This is from the back. Very nice. Every angle you can see a lot of detail. Love the armor. Very modern look. It has the modern look that, you know, the marriage between modern look and the Japanese design. So it's a really nice. Now you can see the sword. He's just pretty much taken out of the scabbard. It really looks great. Love that. Very nice sword. Now we can see the bat signal. You can, like, again, looks like copper. Definitely like an aged copper, aged metal. Looks great. Wow. This is the back. Love that detail there. Very nice. Makes it look like it's real metal when I think it's polystone, of course. But look at that. Wow. Very nice. And the light up. You know, you can do different lights. I love this. I think I like that one. Looks like fire. More than this light up. I prefer the other one. That looks great right there. Oh, I love that. That's a nice bat signal for sure. And here with the switch out parts, he's holding the batarang and the grappling gun and the different mask. Nice. Really nice. This is a nice piece. Definitely, even if you're not, I would say, sold on the idea of the samurai Batman, you have to recognize that this is a very gorgeous piece. that is not for everyone, but it is great. And in this hobby, there are many people that they don't care much about. I would say that there's an influx more now than ever of people that don't really care much about comic accuracy. It's a lot of collectors that are not really comic book readers. They just like the characters. And I think this is a piece that is going to appeal to them more than the more classic collectors. You know, the collectors that have been here the longest, and they are here mostly because they love the comics. So this goes in a different direction, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad direction. It's just a different approach and a total different vision of Batman, which in my opinion is always welcome. But look at that. Love the detail. There's a lot of detail in that armor. This is the thing about XM, that they really pay attention to detail. And, you know, they have in the past some cases, some things that don't come out as well. But it's rare. For the most part, they are really, they love the detail and they pay attention to it. The attention to detail of this piece is one of the greatest assets that XM has. And now I love that chest plate. That's a nice chest plate, and with different mask, he looks more like a ninja in some ways. But man, that's a really, really nice chest plate in my opinion. That's a nice, actually, whole concept with the swords. Really nice. Again, I'm really in love with this piece. I really love the art. Love the detail. I really like this one. I think I was a fan of the Nightwing. I think this is better than Nightwing. I think Nightwing and Batman are my favorites on this line so far. Look at that. Really nice. And that one, again, this has a light up feature, which is, in my opinion, is super, super nice. That's just, not only you get the light up feature here, you get the light up feature here. And this rotating 360 is going to give you a very nice display. And I love the portrait. This is a nice portrait. It has this samurai look. Very Japanese. Very nice. They did a terrific job with this one. Bruce Wayne looks great there. Yeah, love it. He has some, you know, some of those eyebrows look Japanese. He looks great. It looks really great. Definitely, this is probably the best samurai piece so far. All right, now we're looking at the Joker Orochi. And this one is priced at $14.99. Of course, this is the exclusive version. The regular version, if we look at this one very quickly, has less parts, of course, and is $13.50. So, in my opinion, if you have the option, then go for the exclusive, because you're going to have a lot of extras for sure. Now, the description of this one says the Orochi is an 8-headed and 8-tailed mythical dragon serpent from Japanese mythology, which makes up the intricate and highly detailed base, symbolizing the Joker's character, power, and status. With the Orochi rising beneath his feet, surrounded and unfolding around him, the Joker wears an intricate and uniquely designed jimbari over his samurai armor. The jimbari is a vest with lapels worn by high-ranking samurai as a symbol of their status. The linen of the jimbori showcases traditional Japanese-inspired detailing. From the open vest, his Munawari Iritsumi Japanese tattoo placed on the torso like an open vest. It is also on display. With his armoral leanings, his cunning and unhinged plans, the Joker Orochi is chaos personified. Now, the Joker Orochi version B premium collectible status features 3 head sculpts, one wearing a Kabuto inspired headgear, one unmasked, one Oni inspired mask, 4 right arms, one holding the wakizashi, a short blade raised to imply the Joker's licking the wakizashi, one holding a kusarigama, a chain sickle type weapon, inspired weapon that can cause deadly damage, one crowbar, and homage to one of the original Joker's main weapons, one holding an odashi, large great sword used by samurai inspired sword, a collectible display plaque of the featured character, crafted from cold cast porcelain, each basically handcrafted statues individually hand painted with the highest possible quality finish. I love that they always add this last line to it. Same artist as Batman is Fu Siwei and Victor Hugo Sosa. This sculpt actually is a different sculptor. And XM Studios design and development team. Now, looking at the pictures, as you can see right here, the Joker Orochi, man, it looks amazing. The first time I saw it, when they presented the concept for this, I was not really thrilled by it. I didn't care much about it. But now that I can see the final product, I'm impressed. It is a very nice looking Joker. And it's not only like other versions that we have, like more samurai versions of Joker, where he looks more like, you know, a little more feminine in his take, which is part of the Joker persona as well. I feel that this one presents him more as a warrior, and it looks really creepy, and also looks terrifying, but also amazing overall. But this one comes, of course, with the 3 switch out heads. You got this one with his kind of helmet. I forgot how they call this. He's close to lick that katana, that's for sure. This one without the helmet, and of course this one with the mask. And then you have this with the different weapons on the other arm. So this nice. It has a 1, 2, 3. It has 4 total of 4 arms, which is super nice. Now, if I have something to complain about this piece, it's something that I saw from the beginning when I saw the final product. And you know, to this day, I feel the same way. Every time I look at these pictures, I still feel the same way. I like the whole concept. I like the statue of Joker. I love the design of the base. However, I'm not crazy about the paint application on the Orochi. It's one thing that I feel that it's too dark. It is too dark, to the point that it's hard to distinguish what it is. So some people might confuse this with rocks instead of really looking or seeing a creature. So that's my only complaint. Of course, you know, the Orochi is not like a pretty looking piece. It's not your pink pony. You don't have to put those type of colors, but I feel that it darkens the whole concept. So that's one thing that I would point out that it needs to be changed. But beyond that, as you can see, this is a nice looking piece. Actually has a lot of height. It's a 1/4 scale, but it's very, it has a lot of presence. And this is a close-up. As you can see, man, that portrait of the Joker looks like the Joker for sure. I really like it. You can see the katana. He's about to lick it. Love the tattoos there. You know, this is more like a more modern take. Nowadays we see the Joker with tattoos and all that, and a lot of people, they don't like that. But I think on this concept, I'm not talking about Jared Leto. I think that I'm gonna try to forget that version and what it has done in comics and video games, and now it seems that everybody thinks that that's the coolest Joker ever. The truth of the matter is that this fits so well because of the concept of the, this because the samurai. So he looks like a real OG Japanese mafia member. He's a member of the Yakuza for sure. But yeah, I would say, man, I love the detail. Look at that. Even in the coat that he has. Here you can see the back of the Orochi. It looks like a serpent. Again, there is some of the contrast. The green in the hair kind of contrasts everything, makes it, you can see it stand out. However, I feel that is a bit too dark, so they need to maybe soften some of this. I don't know how it's going to be, of course, on the final product. This is just the prototype, but I like actually the Joker. The more I see it, the more I like the concept. I think it was a nice touch to it. They really did it great. However, this needs some, perhaps some recoloring, which is not an easy thing. I'm not a painter, so I cannot really tell painters how to do their work. I'm just seeing it from a perspective of how it's going to contrast when you set it up in the place to set it up. The difference I would say with Batman is that it has light up features, which really enhance that, and this one doesn't have light up features. You're gonna have to find a way to light it up so you can see the detail well of the Orochi, because he does have detail. It's just hard to see. But beyond that, man, look at that. It's a maniac. And oh wow, I love the armor. You can see the detail on the Orochi. Looks like a serpent. It is a serpent creature, but it's hard to really even see the fangs because of the color they use. On this head also, you can see the fangs here, but it's hard to see. Maybe it's just the pictures that really sometimes, we go by pictures, and the pictures are really showcasing that. Now, look at that. Wow. Wow, that's a big smile, but a really creepy smile. Definitely, this is a creepy creature. Wow. Oh, love the detail there too, man. It really looks like a high-ranking samurai for sure. Look at that. Love that with the mask. Very nice. Definitely, this is a piece that has a lot of presence for sure. And I love that actually XM on this one is following the example of Prime 1, and they're really presenting a lot of pictures from so many different angles. I think that's it's a really nice idea and really sells it well. Now, I want to point out before I go that you can actually buy the Batman and the Joker together as a combo, and you will save money, of course, in the shipping, but also, you know, overall, there's a savings there if you purchase both. So it's 3,000 Singapore dollars. You have to pay a deposit of 800 Singapore dollars, but of course, you get pretty much everything. You get both pieces, and in my opinion, it's a good way to go. You get both, and here you can see the comparison between both. Like I was telling you, this, of course, the cup gives us an idea of the height. Like I was telling you, I love the Batman, love this. I think Batman looks great. However, I do feel that the Joker has more presence. He looks massive there. I don't know if it's an angle. It seems that they are pretty much side by side, but that Joker looks terrific right there. So as you can see, these pieces are great now with the light up, or there's light around it, so you can see some of the detail. Batman looks great, but he looks a bit smaller in comparison to the Joker. The Joker has a nice presence, but I love the base more on the Batman. They're both terrific. Definitely, I would say that XM has done a terrific job with these pieces, and there's no surprise there that there's hype right now because of them. Well guys, there you have it. I really admire XM Studios because they are always trying new things. They're always pushing the envelope. They are raising the bar constantly with new ideas. Some ideas might not stick forever, but they are fresh and they're new. There's a new approach to this collectibles, and that's amazing. The Samurai series is not for everyone. It's for those who are really in love with the art, but these pieces don't really fit on most collections, but they're terrific. The art is tremendous. So I wish, you know, for XM Studios to really do well, and I think they're going to do well with sales on these pieces. Yes, kind of strange the way they're doing the edition sizes for the, you know, the regular version and the higher number count for the exclusive version. So hopefully that works for them. But these pieces are amazing with all the detail, with all the extra parts. The 1/6 scale Batman also looks great. You know, I would say the only complaint is the paint, of course, but beyond that, it's just a perfect piece, perfect representation of Neil Adams' Batman. So really excited for to see what XM Studios is doing and really creating and innovating at every step. But what is your opinion? What do you think? Are you a fan of these pieces? Do you have any complaints? Do you think they're too expensive for what they are? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care. And I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.